Hello peeps, it's a hillbilly halfwit. How are you today? Doing a short video today about censorship on my channel. It's absolutely unreal. People keep telling me on the comments how much their comments are getting censored. It isn't me. I don't censor anybody. There's only two people I've ever hidden on the channel. One was a chap who was having a go at one of the ladies who was commenting, a vegan nutter. That was a couple of months ago, and I think there was another one on the same channel, same video, was doing the same thing. So that was the only two people since 2006 I've had to remove because they were just being obnoxious to people. But why do they get so worked up about my channel? I do not understand. I'm trying to shut this gate here. I do not understand it. I'm just a normal guy. I haven't even got 6,000 subscribers yet. We're getting closer though. And if you don't know, and you've just subscribed, YouTube automatically go through my comments or other people's comments they make on my channel and remove them. It's not me, because I don't touch it, and I don't even know it's happening. It's really creepy fucking stuff if you ask me, because nobody puts up anything bad. I've never seen really anything bad put up. Maybe some obnoxious ones like I mentioned earlier. But they seem to just want to censor. Like I said, it's just me, a small little channel, a little hillbilly in the middle of Wales, speaking his mind, speaking the truth. And they cannot accept it. They cannot accept somebody else with a different opinion, can they? And yourselves when you comment. It's more than sad. It's very sinister, isn't it, really? I think we're getting into a very sinister time in this country. And it is a bit worrying, I think, when governments go in, especially this new government is really, if you don't do as they say, you're enemy number one sort of people, aren't they? And they simply don't understand. That's how these real dictatorist people all start. They have good intentions until they get opposition. And when they think they're good intentions, if they think people don't want it, then it comes, like is happening at the moment, because they want to force their opinions onto us. That's what it's all about. And most communists and fascists throughout history have done the same thing. And I'm sure originally Hitler had good intentions, because his country was being attacked, if I remember rightly, after the First World War, when the Allies won against Germany. They did an agreement, I can't remember the name of the agreement, and they basically raped Germany of everything after that. Then I'm not saying that was right or wrong, whatever started it, but I know when the French soldiers went there and nicked all their coal, and there was famine in Germany, and they couldn't feed their families. It was a hell of a time there. It was terrible, and our lot all went there and took all their resources. And what happened with Francie France went there with their soldiers and they beat people on the streets. It was a... Go and have a look at the film The World at One. It's about a 10 or 12 part series. It's absolutely brilliant series that was on when I was younger, explaining in detail pretty much all the ins and outs of it all. But then when sort of Hitler went in to France, he did it back to him. That's what he was all about, see. People don't know that, really. Get up, Al. So, anyway, we've got off the subject now. But anyway, what I mean is, when he first came in, he probably had good intentions, but then went bad, didn't he? You know, that's how all these bad leaders come about. They got their thing in their head, what they want to do, or their party has got it, and then when people object to it, they'd rather force you into it, wouldn't they? That is the problem. That's what we've got with our Welsh government at the moment. They don't really understand that they are similar. I know not as bad, but they are getting that way where they just can't stand people having their own opinion. And the trouble is, because they got in such a position and they alter all these voting areas, they cannot be removed. And they know it. So all these same decrepit politicians, in Wales' case, Labour politicians and Plaid Cymru politicians, the same old wankers are still there. Male and female. They're no good to anybody. Any other job, they wouldn't last 5 minutes. Any other job, they'd be sacked because they haven't got a half a fucking brain. But we keep having them regurgitated, the same old buggers all the time. But like I said, this whole censorship is part of that. It's part of how this all starts. You know, when they start saying you can't watch this, you can't do that, you can't comment on that because it's a paranoia somehow. I don't think you're going to comment right, that's why. If you say something and that offends me, you should not be able to comment. Well, why is that? It's not against the law to offend somebody if they're actually saying something that you don't believe in and it's untrue, which seems to be a crime now, doesn't it? But, so I'm getting some sheep in at the moment, and my dogs seem to be doing it all without me, so that's good. So that's the video for today, because the wind's coming a bit now. But thank you very much for subscribing, and keep commenting, because it winds them up, and that's the best thing. As long as it keeps winding these duckers up, the better. And I'm trying to invent swear words that I can use that doesn't get the algorithm. So ducking L is one of them. Flunkers, they're a real bunch of flunkers, aren't they? Hey? Clunts. So as I always say, please comment, rate and subscribe, and share this stuff out there so people get to see it. Ta-da!